Hi everyone, Forrest here with Honey Pots Zone 5, and I love saying this, it's spring! Yay! We're barreling on in to April here, and we're having pretty good weather here in the Mitten. It's been, 40s, 50s, which for us, it's great. That means light hoodies outside, even short sleeves. We're all ready here. We're all ready to get going on the gardening and being outside. And yeah, Michigan's a place to be outside. Everybody gets outside here and likes to play. But anyways, I had talked to you guys about doing winter sowing with the seeds and how well it works for me. But I said there was one exception that didn't work, and that is the pepper plants. The pepper plants just don't seem to germinate. They're a warm weather plant. Tomatoes do fine. I do fine with the tomatoes, but I can't seem to do the peppers. And I pretty much follow the same course as I do when I'm doing my winter sowing. I do keep the lids just in case I need moisture, but inside they might get too much moisture. But I do have a pellet burning stove, and it can dry out very quickly in here. So anyways, what I'm going to do, just basic planting, I'm going to put my soil in here. I've already cut these and put holes in them, just like I did with my winter sowing containers. With these, I'm not going to tape them shut like the ones outside, because I don't need to keep the top on these. I don't need to keep like a greenhouse effect right now. They're going to go in my window over here on this shelf that I have. It's getting really, really tight in this room. I've got a lot of plants that have gotten bigger from me starting them or propagating them. And I've got bags in here with containers to start seeds in from my friends at work. Trays, oh God, you name it. It is in this room. It's starting to look like a hoarder's place. But anyways, with the peppers, what you're going to want to do, these are some that I collected from the ones that I got last year. They're called mini chocolate bell peppers. They're from Harris Seeds. They did fantastic. All my seeds from Harris Seeds did really, really well. So definitely recommend them. I don't remember how much they were, but these were like little tiny purple peppers. You could just eat them right there in the garden. We also used them as stuffing, and we would make a stuffing mix and put it in the pepper, throw it in the crock pot, and throw some pasta sauce on it that we canned earlier in the year. And oh my God, they were so, so, so yummy. And they were small enough that if you wanted to do like something with hors d'oeuvres or something, you could cook pasta and put the sauce and the peppers over that. But they were very prolific. I got to share some with my neighbor, and I also went ahead and froze some more and stuffed them. All right, rule of thumb, I don't know if you guys remember this from my other video. Pepper seeds will be planted about 1/4 of an inch in the soil. The rule of thumb behind it is to plant the seed. Let me get one out by itself there. Plant the seed twice the size of the diameter of the seed. If it doesn't say it on the packet, it should say it on the packet. I know that Baker Creek, they don't have a chart sometimes on there, and they don't say, but that's the basic rule of thumb for planting seeds. So I'm going to sprinkle some in here. I know this container is a little small, but I will be dividing these up later. I can also do another container. But even in this small container, I'll have more than enough for me and my children, but and enough to share with my friends. The soil in here is wet. I am using a potting soil this time. I know I usually only use vermiculite, but this time I'm going to use some potting soil simply because I'm running out of my vermiculite, and I didn't feel like running to the store to get it when I'm working in 2 days, and I can just pick it up when I go to work. And then You know, I like my Sharpie. I love the clicky Sharpies. I know that's kind of weird for a Sharpie, but I'm going to write on the side what these are, the mini purple bells. And I know this looks like you can't see it. Oh, there's a little seed on the side. But you can. I mean, you know, with the dark soil, because you can see my writing on there real easy. And I'll put the date, today's date on there. And then I have these trays right here. These are from the dollar store, 2 for $1. You know me, Dollar Queen. Woohoo! So anyways, and this is how I start my pepper seeds. I will save these just in case I need them. But in the tray's going to help me catch water, keep them moist. This room is pretty moist anyways because of all the plants that I do have in here. And I've got my spray bottle here in case I need it. But, you know, this will work out great. Some other things that I'm going to plant as far as pepper goes. I'm not going to keep planting peppers and make you guys watch it. I got these. These are a burpee sweet pepper California Wonder. And these are organic. You know me, got to have the organic. I also have, I collected jalapenos last year. And these are the Harris seeds as well. They did fantastic. The jalapenos were delicious. I had a ton of them. They weren't too hot. They're the only hot ones I'm going to grow this year since I about killed my kids with habaneros. That's about as hot as we get. I like flavor with my pepper seeds. I also, this was one of those free seed packets that Baker Creek sends with their seeds, which makes it really fun because you're going to try something different, something maybe you wouldn't have ordered, or you thought, oh, I want to order that, but I've already got, you know, $50 worth of seeds coming. But this is a sweet chocolate pepper. I don't know if they're like my minis or not. I think this might be a bigger pepper, so I'll plant some of these as well. And today what I'm going to do, these will go outside. These will be part of my winter sowing. You can winter sow probably through May here. I end around this time. I'll have another week of winter sowing. This is called Toothache Plant, and I'll show you guys this when it blooms in my perennial garden. This is rocking cool plant. I didn't tell anyone what it was when I planted it. They say you can use it for toothaches. I don't know if it was something that they did or not, or, you know, sometimes they'll say, oh, the Native Americans did it. I'm not sure. And please don't send me crazy things about a Native American stuff. I am Native American, so I'm not being mean or evil. But anyways, it turns your mouth numb. If you put the flower in your mouth, I mean, it's like, boom, your mouth goes numb. And it feels crazy and almost like it's hot, but it's not. So I got to grab and get Alex out there to try one. He freaked out, and then he grabbed his sister. And then anybody that ever came to visit, they wound up trying a toothache plant. And we would always draw them in going, oh my God, these are so delicious, yum, yum, yum. And we'd pop one in our mouth, and the person would follow suit. The other thing I'm going to plant today, I know, all right, I'm moving on, is some eggplant. These are long purple ones. They're thin. I kind of like my eggplants. I don't like them too big around. I like them a little bit smaller, and I make sandwiches and grill them, and all sorts of yummy stuff, eggplant parmesan. So I'm going to have that in the garden this year as well. I didn't plant this last year. I don't think I've ever grown eggplant, so this will be a first for me. Yay, I love firsts. Anyways, I wanted to just share with you guys what my pepper plants, how I planted them, since I didn't winter sow them, and some other things that I was planting and thought were fun and wanted to share with you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for all your comments and questions. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you in the next video.